And we're back. Howdy my gays, my nerds, my people of all genders and sexual orientations. This is Ethan Bonreal, and we're back at it again with some more Earthbound. So last time we were here, we took Jeff, this kid in the back, with the glasses, and had him bust Ness and Paula out of a zombie trap. And then we ran around 3 beating the crap out of zombies until we got some levels, and then also very ironically trapped some zombies ourselves, which ended up with us solving like 70% of 3's zombie problem. But we need to solve the other 30%, which is what this video is going to be dedicated to, so, you know, get into it. We're going zombie hunting. So we have a urban zombie in the background there, and we are going to not deal with him first, because the enemies over here are kind of annoying. So I actually told a little bit of a lie last part. I said that this part of the game is very long, and we're going on a very long trek of land. The truth is, it's not long, it's just the enemies here are extremely, phenomenally annoying, and they just really love to murder the shit out of these children. In particular, there's a crocodile enemy that appears rarely, and that crocodile will literally kill Jeff and Paula in one shot, but will kill Ness in 3 because he has a bazillion more HP than them. But that's my contractually obligated stint about talking about the actual game, so we're gonna get right onto the gay shit. So y'all probably wondering, Ethan Bonreal, where the fuck you been, man? Like, you just disappear from out of nowhere. Like, you told us you were going to be making us some videos, and I saw no videos for a week and a half, and the answer to that is I'm gay, and if I need to take a week and a half to pull my life together, I'm gonna fucking do it, because, you know, that's just like, that's part of my cleanse, it's part of my process. But the more serious answer to that is I actually had the flu. Or, well, I was sick, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta say you have the flu when you're not feeling well, but I was legitimately sick. I was very, very sick. And then also, I had a job interview to prepare for, and I don't mean that, like, in the college way where you say you're preparing for something, which really means you're not preparing for it until the last second. Like, I straight up had to study for this job interview that I had, and prepare information for the questions I was going to be asked, because it's a professional job. And you know, like, I really hope I never have to do that again. I mean, I know I will, but here's hoping, because I was extremely annoying. And I really did not enjoy that. But I gave a very good interview. I've actually never been interviewed for a job or a position that I was pursuing, and then after the interview phase not received the job, or been offered it, rather. And I'm not even hyperbolizing on that. I'm very good at talking to people, which is bizarre, because for most of my life, it was the exact opposite, but I just really put a lot of work into it, and started taking drugs that helped me manage my depression and anxiety, so it's a lot easier to interact with people now. So I'm a power gay, basically. I'm ready to save the world and get all the jobs. But other than that, I haven't really had time to be up to that much. I'm sorry I haven't been around. And you know what? I should also ask how y'all have been doing, because I haven't talked to y'all in about a week and a half. And y'all usually tell me in the comments what's going on with you. And you let me know how y'all are doing, how your jobs are going, if y'all have love interests, why men suck, etc., etc. And I'm really ready to hear it. I've missed out on that. And this hopefully is going to be the start of a binge episode recording session for me. I woke up at like 5 p.m. and it's 5 a.m. right now, so I probably got another 5 hours in me before I'm ready to go to bed. So, you know, I'll do that, and hopefully that means we'll have like just a continuous stream of episodes coming out this week. But you know, like, again, I'm gay and time is fake, so I very well might not be... Look, I'm flaky sometimes, just get into it. But I need to derail this for a sec. So y'all probably wondering what these freaky ass things are, and the answer to that is that these are your best friend, Mr. Saturn. I love them. They're very bizarre looking, and they just have a lot of personality in their noses. So I'm gonna talk to this thing. We feel Groot. I don't know about that voice. We feel Groot. You know what? Fuck this. I'm too grown for this shit. We are Mr. Saturn. We are all Mr. Saturn. Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Mr. Saturn. Once upon a time, we were many. Everybody slowly are less. Why? Doing. Okay, that's cool, Mr. Saturn. So these little freaky things are gonna basically be the whatever they are that help us from this point in the game forward. We're gonna see them a few times. They're just gonna offer us their help in any way they can, and part of that involves giving us a free hotel stay. Thumbs up. Hopefully Jeff did not fix anything. I should also mention that off-screen, I slept in a hotel, and Jeff got a new gun. He got the Magnum. Oh, this is not the equipment screen. He got the Magnum gun, which is an upgrade from his previous one. But, okay, so I honestly didn't even make any notes for this video. I was like, you know what, I'm going into this shit raw. Like, I'm gonna, strap on my jock strap and just pull up my frilly gay stockings and just jump right into this. Oh, sorry. Here, let me see. Thank you. There we go, I'm fixed up. So that's Dr. Saturn. They are a pretty handy person because they can heal literally any status effect in the game, and they do it for free because they ain't got hands to hold money with, so they don't use it. Yo, what's good? So, Boing, you have $380. We trade Secret Herb. So, Doing, you have $1,780. And, man, this font really, obliterates my dyslexia. I don't know if I can deal with this long. Like, I love you, Mr. Saturn, but I really can't. I just can't. It's too much. But we need to talk to each of these little fuckers because they are telling us important information that I can't read right now. It'd probably be a little bit easier if I had my glasses on. But you absolutely have to talk to these fuckers, because if you don't get a secret that actually triggers the ability for you to move forward in the game. Basically, one of these things told me that in order to access the lair of the boss for this area, we actually need to just sit in front of a waterfall and sit there literally for 3 minutes straight without doing anything, and then they will let us in. But if you do that without actually talking to that Mr. Saturn, nothing will happen, and you just sit there feeling foolish, getting your feelings hurt, so you gotta talk to the NPCs, y'all. But now that we've taken care of that, we can go ahead and roll on up out of here, and I can start expositing some gay stuff upon y'all's heads. So, part of the reason why I make these videos is because I want to make basically gay I want to make fucking gay content, but I want to make gay content that, is stuff that I would appreciate when I was younger. Because I remember, looking through YouTube for, gay material, and most of it was just, parody videos, oh, let's make a gay parody of, a popular music video to imply that this performer is gay or whatever, and it was, done by a straight dude or whatever, or just an asshole, basically. And it was cute, I guess, but that wasn't what I was looking for. I was basically just trying to find questions about, how to live my life and, make friends and just have a sense of community and stuff. And I couldn't really find that, but what I did find was, Prayers for Bobby chopped up over, 30 videos, which I never actually... I can't watch Prayers for Bobby all the way through, in part because it has a good message, but the movie is factually terrible a little bit. But, something I say is that y'all need to... If you don't watch some terrible gay movies, just do it. it's like a rite of passage. You have to watch them so that you realize how barren our gay world still is in some ways. And part of the reason why a lot of gay media is like really terrible, in my honest to God gay opinion, is because we just, I mean, it's gonna be the same old story that I always tell. Basically, gays tend to be a little bit afraid of each other, and that extends to our storytelling. Like, gay people tend to be real creative. We make really funny shit. We're very talented at whatever we do when we're allowed to thrive at it. But, like, when we make stuff for each other, it tends to be extremely bad. And part of the reason is because sex gets in the way a lot, and we try too hard to, like, make things sexy or sexual, and it just ends up being awkward or uncomfortable. Or, like, more specifically in, like, gay films, they just find a guy who's really hot, but they don't make sure he actually can act, which is depressing, but it's required. That's what the gays demand in movies. They want someone who's really hot. Sad but true. So, that ends up getting in the way, and then going back to what I was talking about, us being afraid of each other, we tend to not really know, like, what we want from each other, like, because we have trouble being open with ourselves in some ways. Oh shit, we're about to get shot up, so let's go ahead and take a break from this conversation. Yo, what's good? Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, fuzzy pickles. Thumbs up. Wow, what a great photograph. It will always bring back the fondest of memories. And he's out. Okay, so we need to just stand here for 3 minutes? We gotta stand here for a while, so be ready to hear me talking for a bit. You know, we have trouble talking about ourselves and, like, embracing our own narrative. I think part of it is because we don't want to seem weird, which happens a lot. I've noticed that. Sometimes I'll be talking to dudes, and I'll be like, you know, it sucks that, like, we have to deal with this situation because we're gay. And they're like, I've never dealt with that. And I'm like, yes, you have. You literally were just, like, complaining about it, like, a week ago. But they don't want to say they are because they don't want to feel, like, different from, like, normal people, in air quotes, which is whatevs. Like, I mean, I understand that. No one wants to feel different, decidedly. I mean, actually, some people do, but no one wants to feel different and feel like they deserve to be oppressed for it, you know? And that's kind of what I think goes on with gay movies, is that we tend to be afraid of talking about gay stuff outside of, like, romance, which is also really the second big pitfall, is that a lot of gay movies include romance, or it's the focus of the story, rather than just telling a story about a sad faggot and his triumphs and his ability to move forward with his life and find a career, and make a successful Let's Play channel, even though he's extremely depressed all the time. But, you know, whatevs. Get into it, watch some bad movies, some bad gay movies, or just some regular old gay movies. You know, if you want a really good, like, 90s gay movie that's also, like, a good date movie that will, like, you know, it's got just enough, you know, sensuality so that, like, if you just want to stop watching in the middle and just get some wiener on your forehead, you can do that. I recommend watching the movie Trick. Trick is a really cute movie. The actors in it are, like, I mean, they're hot. They're fucking actors, but, like, they're hot in an accessible way or at least the main character is. Like, he's basically just, like, kind of a generic gay protagonist. Like, he's, like, a nerd, but he doesn't feel particularly at home in the gay community, which is basically, I've realized, like, gay movies in the late 90s and mid-2000s, like, that's basically the story of, like, every fucking main character is, like, you know, I'm gay, but, like, I'm not like all the other gays, and that ends up being basically their personality, but in reality, they're just gay in a different way, but that's another discussion. But anyway, watch that movie. You get to see some buttocks. No ass eating on screen though. I'm really waiting for a movie that just has fully simulated gay analingus in it. I'm pretty sure there's something I've seen that has analingus in it. I don't remember, but whatevs. So, you know, oh shit, there we go. I forgot to trigger the scene. That's so embarrassing. Okay, so now we need to wait here. Damn, I just went up and wasted like 2 or 3 minutes of y'all's time. Whoops. Get into it, because I'm not cutting the video. This is another one of those real Earthbound experiences you're getting, because you don't, when you first fucking play this game by yourself, you don't know how to trigger this cutscene, or like trigger this scene that's happening right now. You just walk up here and they're like, well, don't move, and so you assume you just sit here, but in reality you were supposed to walk towards the front of the waterfall to make this trigger. But that's cool. Whatevs, I don't care. What else? I'm looking at binge recording a bit here. I don't know if I remembered if I already said this in this recording, but I already started practicing the last 2 parts of Full Service because I just want to get that done, because I just have like a lot of LPs floating around. I still haven't finished Mother 3, which I'm not going to finish that until I'm done with my Let's Play of Mother 2, which is this game. And I still haven't finished fucking Coming Out on Top, which is how most of y'all got here. What else? I just have a lot of LPs I'm sitting on that aren't finished. And, you know, honestly, if I wanted to get YouTube popular, Let's Playing is one of the worst ways to do it right now, because it is like, there's so many Let's Plays flopping around out on the scene. It is just extremely hard to get your foot in the door, because for one, most of the games that are accessible to Let's Play, like older games, they've been done to death. They've been done so many times, and then really the way if you want to get popular is you gotta slam like that new game button. Like, you gotta do a game the second it comes out and just like blow through it and get it done, like basically get a lot of parts out like the week it comes out. Like, I had a fantasy of me doing a Let's Play of Breath of the Wild the second it came out, but I was like, I don't got enough money to do that, because the stuff required to basically record that, it costs too much money. I can't afford a capture card like that. Is this dude ready to let me in? I can't remember if it was 2 or 3 minutes, but I've been talking for 1 minute and 30 seconds, so I guess we're gonna figure out soon here. It's a little bit irritating. Also, if I really end up, like, if I did this wrong and I have to do something different to like get in here, I am gonna cut the video that time, because this is a little bit ridiculous that I've been sitting here. Actually, it's only been like 3 fucking minutes. I'm being a weenie, but I'm a little bit. Oh, hey. Oh, that's so convenient. Thank you. Okay, you may enter. Alright, I'm in this this blankety. Oh my god, I haven't said the B word out loud in like 1,000 years. Oh no. Oh no. I'm problematic. Hey, did you bring some fly honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful, make sure you don't drop it. Okay, so these little piles of vomit just are gonna be attracted to us because we have the fly honey on us. And spoilers, fly honey is actually how we are going to defeat the boss of this place. But not in this video, because I'm getting sleepy. And also I need to cut these up so that I can get y'all the video content you want. Because I think one thing that ends up stopping me from making videos more frequently is that I end up recording 30-minute videos, and then I don't want to record a video the next day because I'm like, I fucking played that game for like 5,000 years. But what I really should be doing is just dividing these bad boys up into multiple videos so that I basically get more views out of them, which is a little bit toxic because it's the same amount of content I'm recording, it's just spread over more videos. But whatevs, you know, it's part of that YouTube hustle. I think it would be nice though in an alternate dimension, or maybe even this dimension, I'll put it out there, to, you know, monetize this and make it like a career thing, because I do think that I create reasonably unique content. I still need to work on my video editing. I need a better microphone. I probably need to crank up the gay to like 420 so that I can get more views, but I also refuse to like use clickbait tactics to get people to watch these videos. Like, I absolutely, literally refuse. I swear to, like, okay, so if I ever do get popular and I do start doing that, please drag me. Like, just drag me, just rip my hair right out of my head, because I really don't want to do that. Like, if you ever see an eggplant emoji or heart eyes emoji, in me having an exasperated looking face, looking at a man, like in my video thumbnails, please, please, please drag the shit out of me, because I just can't deal with that. That is so, it's real crummy, like, you know, and I don't want to be like all these fucking gay YouTube content creators. They're all shitty and they can't make fucking good content. But what I will say is that, like, it's not my look, it's not my outfit, honey. It's just not something that I wanna do for myself, for my own channel. It's just not a good look for me. And then really, I think that's part of what I hope my appeal is that my content tends to be a little bit more chill, because people, I don't know what it is about Let's Playing, but people just really love screaming at the top of their lungs while recording video game videos. I don't know what the deal with that is, but I think that I give a very chill commentary for the most part. And, this is a little bit uncomfortable. Why are you chained up, Mr. Saturn? What's going on? Oh, so honest. Smile, boing. Okay, I don't know what that means. Tired. But so good, ding. Okay, and what do you gotta say, other pile of vomit? It's hard to make the gross sounds that Master Belch does. I know I can't do it. Oh man, so this musical theme they use right here with the drum cycle is going to be used in the future, and it is actually one of my favorite drum cycles in the game. I actually really like how it sounds. It would make like a really cunty Vogue beat if someone sampled this. Like, some Queens, if you make ballroom music, please incorporate the Earthbound drum cycle into it somehow, because it is definitely a thing. But anyway, so I am going to cut the video here, and I'm probably going to practice the next part and practice basically coming up with commentary that's engaging. I think this episode was pretty solid. I'd give it probably 7 out of 10. I think one of my best episodes was the one where we went through Peaceful Rest Valley for the first time. That was a good-ass episode. I loved it. But anyway, I'll see you nerds later. Thanks for watching. Look for some more episodes in the near future, hopefully, maybe, unless I decide time isn't real again. So, in the meantime, see y'all later. I'm Ethan Bonreal, and I'm cutting the video. Bye, nerds.